Love is not complicated. People are complicated. Because love is not only love, love is sex and family-in-law, shit. So it's not love is not easy, really not.
As a child, yes, I was happy. Life was an awful lot simpler. I suppose my greatest wish was to be out of the sight of adults and to do my own thing. Transport was important, and a bicycle was the first thing I got because that put distance between me and my parents. And the further away you were, the less chance there was of you getting into trouble.
Now much will be your bathroom near that.
Okay, then I will call one guy.
I was something that a teacher would always point at as an example. Look how good he does it, and look how well he did it, and things like that. So there were more students who really looked at me as someone to beat, let's say, in cleverness or in math or whatever.
No, I've never had an idea of what to do, what I should be. I didn't know when I was a teenager, to the frustration of my parents, and I don't suppose I know any better now. We started drinking probably at age 14, 15, but this would be done at the side of Loch Lomond over the weekend in a tent, rather than having to come home at night and sneak past your parents. What used to be shoplifting turned out to be petrol theft. Rather than pay, you would steal petrol from the garages and drive away. Sexual morals went out of the window. Before you knew what morals were, you realised you'd broken them all.
We moved when I was 6 years old to another place, to another town. And a lot of things happened to me when I was a little kid. And not everything was very nice. So my memories are not all very sweet, very nice to think of.
I was married when I was 26. I was really in love with him. And then we went to America because we want to make it there. No, we didn't make it there. So we went back here, and then we started to work here. We make an own store with clothes, and then it was finished. My lover, he left me.
My mother was very clear in those things. If I did something wrong, she beat me up. And if I wanted to do something wrong, I knew if she find out that she beat me up, so okay, I accept that. It was part of the game.
You dream that you want to be married with a big pop star or something. That is the dream when you are younger, you know. and then you watch the poster from your famous pop star, and you look so long to the poster that you are thinking that he's talking to you then. So when you were younger, I was always talking to the poster of John Lennon or later David Bowie. And then they talk back to me, and then I dream always that I was married with one of my famous pop stars.
So now and then there were some parades going on, and we really had to look. And then my mother showed all those bright and shining officers and said, "Oh, you have to be one of those in the future."
But it was never done. Don't think I did anything out of a malicious badness, rather only as a inquisitiveness. I want to see what's there. How does that work? What does that do? And that frame of mind got me into a lot of trouble.
There was a time that I really was so into this shit, you know. I was really shooting up drugs, heroin, cocaine, really straight into my veins, and I was really worn out. As a human being, I was really worn out. And I knew, because I'm a little bit fatalistic type of guy, that it could only lead to one way, and it was really going down. And in that way I had to choose, because I didn't want to go down as so many other people, you know, slowly rot into to such a lousy piece of shitty human being, you know. That was not my end goal.
If you have a dream then, and if you have some kind of a future, you know, if you have a teeny tiny little light on the end of the road, it's okay, you know, you fix on that. I want to go there, and it's going like this, and once in a while you have a side street, but you come always back at the road if you want it. Something like that, I think.
I'm waiting for my prince on the white horse. I don't know exactly how he must look, but when the white horse is already there, then I think my prince is also good then. So I don't know. When I see him, then it must be okay or not. Because I'm waiting for my prince. Takes maybe 10 years more, but one time he's coming. And he can always also coming on a black horse. It doesn't matter.
For a few times I really tried to fix myself into heaven, which luckily did not work, because I had 2 times that I tried to really step out of this world, but both times I woke up in the same toilet. And I couldn't imagine that the heaven looked like that, so I knew I was back on Earth again, you see.
I think the best thing is that you can give things that happened if you can give it a place. If you don't need to forget it, but you have to give it a place. Maybe in history or in like what, but you have to give it a place. Otherwise you don't sleep any night anymore.
It's easy to believe in God. I don't have a problem in that. The hard one is, do you believe in Jesus? Because God being a figure that never came to earth, just an entity somewhere in the universe, that's not a problem. But Jesus is closer to home. You're supposed to believe he was on earth and carried out the story as it's told in the Bible. That's the difficult part. God, I don't think, takes a hand in human affairs. We're on our own.
Yeah, it's not that I'm at the end of my job. Still have a couple of years to go. But yeah, on the other hand, I've seen quite a lot, and I'm not that curious anymore.
Hello, my name is Frans van Linden. I'm 41 years old. And for the last 9 years I've been managing this hotel here in Amsterdam, in the red light district. So hope to see you soon. Bye.
My name is Mariska Major. I am 30 years old. I am married and I have a baby girl of 20 months. I am an ex-prostitute and I started the Prostitution Information Center 4 years ago. Bye bye.
My name is Joep de Groot. I'm 52 years old now. I was born in the north of the Netherlands. I work at the Amsterdam police force for about 34 years. And the last 30 years I'm working in the red light district here in Amsterdam. I wish you all good luck. Bye-bye.
Hello, my name is Wilma. I'm 39 years old. I'm coming from The Hague. I work already 10 years in restaurant Het Kaibeel in the red light area in Amsterdam.
The name's Nigel, 35 years old, from Glasgow in Scotland, and I've survived Amsterdam for the last 12 or 13 years, the last 5 as window cleaner. It's good money, but the weather just doesn't make you happy. But never mind, you have to get on and do it, so I'll do that. Get it off! I guess ambitions give me good health for a long, long time and enough money to be comfortable. But as far as far-reaching dreams, I don't think I have any.